Hello everyone, AI Lost Media here. I wanted to share the Colab workspace I'm using to generate videos using some of the new higher res stable diffusion text to video models. Link to the Colab notebook along with a full text tutorial will be in the description. What's very exciting about this workbook and workflow is you can use it not only to generate videos using text, but also to turn Midjourney images into full video. Keep in mind you'll need a Colab Pro sub to make this work, which is $10 a month. These tools are very VRAM intensive. I've set up the defaults on these to give pretty good quality and length while just sneaking in under the VRAM limit on the Pro space. Now here we are at the notebook. I know this can look intimidating, but never to fear. It's as simple as clicking on a few buttons and inputting some prompts. So we're going to want to just basically go in order here. There are descriptions for the steps and letting you know what step to go to. So for step 1, I'm going to hit play right here. Give it a minute while it finishes up. And hey, while we're waiting here, I want to give a huge shout out to Cayman Duru and Surspence who created these new models. Give them a follow on Twitter. And join the Cayman Duru Discord. There is some insane work being done on there. Text to video, text to image, text to text, text to audio. If you're at all interested in AI, there is a great community on there. And I also want to give a shout out to Drex on there, who was kind of the first guy I saw that was showing how cool image to video can be with these new models. Links to all these guys are in the description below. Okay, we're back. About took 3 minutes there. So now that I'm seeing this green check mark up here next to the play button, I can go ahead and on to step 2. I am just going to X this out here, and we're going to go on to step 2. So if you want to just do text to video, I recommend using either the Potate 1 model or the Zeroscope XL model. For this tutorial, I'll just install the Zeroscope XL model here. So I'm going to press play underneath install Zeroscope XL. Once again, little wait. See you in a minute. Okay, great. So that's done. That took 2 minutes, 20 seconds. So now that we've installed our text to video model here, we're going to go on down to step 3 here. So keep in mind, you're going to want to set the model up to the model that you downloaded. So it's set up as default Potate 1, but we did XL. So click on, make sure you click on that. And basically you're going to want to put in your prompt here. I kind of have as a default here a Blade Runner type cityscape. But you could really do anything. So here I am just going to put it with the defaults, and I am going to hit play. Okay, great. That step's complete. That took almost 6 minutes here. So you might be wondering where your video is. Just come on over here to the left side over to Files. Click on that, and it'll be in the Outputs folder here. I can double click on this to download it. If you're not seeing an Outputs folder, try clicking on this Variables tab and then clicking back down. Sometimes it just takes a minute to update with the new folder there. So I'm going to double click on this to download it. And that's what it looks like. So by all means, if this is all you want to get out of this tutorial, you can totally make whole videos just using this tool in this Colab workspace. My Area 51 X Games video was all done using this notebook. I basically just sat down one night while I was watching TV and would type in prompts every 6 minutes. If you want to do it that way, you can. But I really want to show this image to video section So with this, we can take Midjourney images, Stable Diffusion images, maybe even images that you photographed yourself, and apply animations to them, and using the Stable Diffusion models, turn them into video. So first things first, I'm actually going to want to go back to step 2. And for this tutorial, I'm going to install Zeroscope 448. So I'll click play there. Okay, another little 4-minute step. We're back. So we're going to go down back to image to video section. And we are going to click play on image to video step 1. It's here on that. That was only a little over a minute there. So now we are going to want to upload the images we want to animate and turn into video. So for this, I'm just going to upload them from my computer. So I'm going to click upload, or I'm going to make sure upload's set there, and I'm going to press play. It'll bring down a choose files option. So I'm going to want to click on that, and then I'm going to get the images from my computer. So for this tutorial, I've created some images of Eastern dragons that I want to animate. So I just click on it from my computer and I wait for the step to complete. This one should be pretty quick. And yes, 45 seconds later, it's complete. All right. So for this next part, step 3, we are going to pick the exact camera movement that we want around the subject and the image. So keep in mind for this, you do kind of want your subject to be in the center. That's what it's kind of based around. So for this dragon, I'm going to want to do a dolly zoom in, and all these parameters are detailed in my text tutorial. Once again, that is in the link below if you want to really do the nitty-gritty before you do that. I'm going to do a dolly zoom in. I want it to stay in the middle. Actually, you know what? No, let's have it go a little bit to the left. So I'll do 0.02. I do want it to go down under the dragon, so I think that's good there. And then we do want it to go towards the subject. So I will also put that at negative 0.05. So 24 FPS, 72 frames is good. So I'm going to click play. And I will see you when that's complete. Okay, we're back. So that step does kind of take a while, but it does really help to give your image an animated look, and it really helps put motion in the video that we're going to create. So the video can be found over here on the file browser and under 3D photo inpainting in the video folder. So you can double click to download it to make sure it's what you want to see. And I think that's pretty good. That's something to work with. So I am going to come down here to image to vid step 4. So do make sure that you have clicked the model that we downloaded before. 576 could also work in the Colab notebook. You might have to put down the number of frames. But for this, I am going to keep it on the 448 by 256 model. So we are going to want to bring our video path here. So I'm going to right click on the video that was generated, and I'm going to come down to copy path, and then I'm going to come into video path. I'm going to right click, I'm going to click paste, Great. So that's not all though. Video weight at 0.2 is good because I want it to I want it to fuzz up the input a bit, quite a bit, so that it could add in motion that's not already in the image video. But we do also have to put our prompt. So for this, I'm just going to copy over what I did when I was generating the video or the image in Midjourney. So I copy it over. It's a Japanese dragon flying through the air toward the camera, flying serpent high in the sky. I'll put something like cloudy, smoke. Yeah, you could just add things that you think will add to the animation of the video. Cloudy, smoke, maybe windy. Um, I think that should be good. Let's see what that looks like. So all of this, I'm going to press play here. So just kind of with all of this, it is like kind of an experiment. As always, AI is never what you want it to be maybe on the first try, but you just keep on revising your prompts and you will eventually get something cool. All right, great. So only a little over 3 minutes later, we're going to go back into outputs, the original over here on the side, and we'll get our video of a Japanese dragon. And let's do a little comparison to see. So it's not what I was hoping for exactly. It looks like the mouth kind of morphed into body. So I think actually what I'm going to do for this, a little bit of troubleshooting thrown in there. I'm going to bring up the video weight. I think that will help a little. Wait, to keep it a little bit more detailed. So I'll bring that up to 0.3. Let's see what that does. So I'm going to press play again, and we'll see what happens there. That video is complete, a little over 3 minutes. Let's see how this one came out. Double click to download. And this one is a little bit better. We are keeping the mouth. There's not as much motion with the dragon, you'll notice. There is also kind of another dragon in the background. So I think this is like pretty good to show as a proof of concept for animating a Midjourney image. Kind of a side-by-side comparison, what we started with, what we get. It is lower res, sure, but I think it's like really cool that we're at a point where we can generate something entirely with AI. I will do one more generation. I'm curious to see what will happen at 0.25 and to see if that will maybe be like the sweet point here. I think if we kept on generating at 0.3 for the video weight, that would give us something really cool and usable. But for this, I'm just gonna do one more at 0.25 to see what it gives us. All right, yeah, I think that is the ticket right there. That has, the dragon's moving, it's serpenting, the clouds are billowing. It is just basically what I wanted. So little preview for the next tutorial. I am going to show you how to go from this to this using one of the high-res models, Zeroscope XL, using a Rena GPU. So stay tuned. If you want to see that and you're not subscribed, be sure to like and subscribe to my channel if you aren't. And I will see you next time.